Ever wondered how to pick a lock? Not for nefarious purposes, of course, but as a practical skill or simply to satisfy your curiosity. Today we dive into this fascinating world, exploring the intricate mechanisms that safeguard our homes, offices, and secret diaries. First, understand the lock. A typical pin tumbler lock consists of a series of spring-loaded stacks called pin stacks. Each stack consists of 2 pins, a key pin and a driver pin. When the right key inserts into the lock, it lifts these pin stacks to align perfectly with a point in the lock called the shear line. This alignment allows the lock cylinder to turn, and the lock opens. Now let's move on to the tools. Essentially, you need 2, a tension wrench and a pick. The tension wrench applies rotational pressure to the lock, while the pick manipulates the individual pins. Start by inserting the tension wrench into the bottom of the keyhole. Apply slight pressure in the direction the key would turn. The tension wrench should remain in place throughout the process, exerting steady pressure. Next comes the pick. Insert it into the top part of the keyhole. The aim is to lift each pin stack and align it at the shear line. Feel for the pin stacks with your pick and push them up gently. When the top of the key pin reaches the shear line, the driver pin should stay above it and the key pin will drop back down. Continue to do this for each pin. As each pin reaches the shear line, the tension from the wrench will cause the lock cylinder to turn slightly. When all pins are set, the cylinder will turn fully, just like when using a key, and voila, the lock is picked. To summarize, lock picking involves understanding the mechanism of the lock, using the right tools, applying the correct amount of tension with the wrench, and skillfully manipulating the pins with the pick until they all align at the shear line. It's a delicate balance of force and finesse, a dance between the wrench and the pick. Remember though, with great power comes great responsibility. Use this knowledge wisely, respect privacy, and always stay on the right side of the law. After all, the purpose of learning how to pick a lock is not to engage in illegal activities, but to appreciate the art and science behind locks, and perhaps to come to the rescue when a lockout occurs. So the next time someone asks, "Ever wondered how to pick a lock?" you'll not only know the answer, but you'll understand the complexity and beauty of the mechanism that keeps our world secure.